successful real estate professional with G-Tech Holdings, one of the leading real estate developers in the world. We have presence and properties in the US, UK, UAE, and over 20 locations in Nigeria. And we help wealthy investors and even realtors make more money through real estate investment. So it's with joy I am here with you this morning. You will agree that this month of April, this second quarter of 2024, starts with a lot of energy and expectation. For Christians, I'm a Christian, regardless of what religion you believe. I want you to know that I love you and I am rooting for you. Now, as Christians, we believe that this is the post-resurrection season, and we know the number of happenings that took place after resurrection. So a lot of good things are happening to my investors who are watching live. A lot of good things are happening to every of my existing clients, and then a lot of good things are happening to me as well. And it's part of this joy and excitement that I'm sharing everything I have to share with you this morning. So this series of top international locations to invest in, especially for Nigerians in diaspora, started as a result of my why. In fact, the main reason why I started real estate, which is the fact that back then in 2019, 2018, I was working in a mill where we process beans flour, plantain flour, garri, and different foodstuffs. I was more like the storekeeper. I ensure everything is well tidied up. I was basically everywhere. I also ensure everything is distributed as well. Now, I looked long term. I was trying to find a niche where I believe is part of my life path, and then I came into real estate back then. And you know that feeling when you start doing something, or you get to a place, you see the environment, you hear what they're talking about, and your heart beats and said, this is exactly where I want to be. Do you understand? This is the place I am supposed to be. So that's how it started. And what also made me know that this real estate is where I should be is, I looked at my dad passing very early when he was 20. That was in 2007. I was still in secondary school then. And I was wondering how I would further my education. My mom wasn't doing any job then. My dad was a very loving father and husband. He provided everything. So my mom wasn't doing any work, but he ensured my mom went to school though, and also learned handwork, which is tailoring, fashion designing as they modify it today. So I was wondering, how do I want to proceed with my school and education? But guess what? I went to Redeemers University, private university, and not for once, by the hand of God, not by my power, did I worry about school fees, or was I sent home that I couldn't pay my school fees. In fact, I was living almost better than some students who had their two parents. Yes, that's the English. So, and what made that possible was some of the investments my dad had did, both real estate, stocks, and other investments, even investments in relationships as well. So looking at it, I saw that if real estate could make me go to a private university, sustain my family by the hand of God for a number of years now, we are living in our own home, we are not paying rent, my mom is fairly comfortable. Yeah. So when I looked at it, if he could really do this for me, a number of persons should be aware of it. So that passion has been there. I'm glad to say I'm a landowner, and I'm also glad to ensure that a number of my friends who I grew up with are also investors. So when I see good opportunities, I put it out there with every impetus that I can, every emotion, every passion that I can. So this top international real estate locations to invest in came as a result of looking at the Naira fluctuation. Though as of yesterday when I checked, Naira was 1,240 Naira. You know that upper week it was between 1.5 to 1.7. Upper week it was also within that range. There was a time it hit 2,000 and came down. The speculation is that dollar will go down to 900 Naira. We are looking forward to it. So a number of persons might rush in to buy dollar as well. However, there's also still the speculation that dollar will still go back up to 2,000 per naira. We are not praying bad prayer, right? However, those who earn in dollars will rejoice when that happens. So what plan are you using to maximize these dollar fluctuations? The truth is, if you are only earning in naira right now, you are at a big loss. You are at a big loss. Are you wondering why Dangote net worth fell from the Forbes list compared to where it was last year? It is a naira fluctuation. You know his net worth is being measured in dollars. And then most of his business is right here in Nigeria, and his revenue is in naira. So due to the dollar changes, his net worth had to drop. Do you get the picture? So if you are only, I would say that's Dangote's biggest mistake. So if you are only earning in naira, you are doing it wrong. So that's where I come in here. If you are looking out to buy a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom duplex right now, maybe on the island, maybe Lekki, Ikoyi, VI, Ajah, you are looking out to go and put your money there, you can go ahead, but at the same time consider what your revenue will be like if you bought a property that is trusted, confirmed. In fact, tenants are living in some of the units that have been sold out. We just have a number of available units left. Compare your revenue in dollars, the frequency. By the way, if you buy a property here, you may still need to do a number of renovations. Well, you may do renovations in this international property, but at the same time, it is so pristinely well done that you may not have to do any renovation. Now, imagine you buy that property here in Nigeria. I don't know what you want to use it for: short-let, rentals, Airbnb, right? Lease. The revenue cannot be compared to dollar, both short-term and long-term. Hello, am I communicating? You cannot. Let's bring it to facts now. Let's say you buy a property here in naira, 500 million. I use this example in every of this live video. 500 million, 3-bedroom terrace duplex. Yeah? Good. Now, you are expecting an average rental income between 10 million to 15 million naira yearly, every year. Well, of course, with other factors, inflation, fluctuation in naira, devaluation, you now start to find out at the end of the day, what exactly do I hold tangible? Now, you take that same 500 million and buy a property in the US, right? Guess how much your revenue is? I'm talking from facts because this property is one of the properties our company owns right there in Valdosta, Georgia. So you take the same 500 million naira that you would have bought property in Lekki, Ikoyi, Ajah, VI, Banana Island, and then buy property in the US, in Valdosta, Georgia, where there's Valdosta State University, there's Georgia State University, and a number of other universities around. Students are crying for good locations or good houses for rent consistently. You take that money and buy in Georgia. Guess how much your rent is? The average rent for this property is $1,500 monthly, not yearly. Monthly, $1,500. Do the maths times 1,250. Maths is not my. Let me do the maths quickly. $1,500, right? Times 1,250. That's two. No, I did plus. Forgive me. Times 1, 2. Today, dollar was 1,240. So let's do 1,250. That's 1.875 million naira monthly. So now let's do it times a year. 1.875 monthly times 1 year. That's 12 months. Times 12 months. That's 22,500,000 naira yearly rental income. Hello, we are doing this as a dollar at 1,250 naira. Remember, there's still going to be fluctuations. Now imagine we do this $1,500 times when dollar hits 2,000 per naira. That's 30 million naira rental income. You cannot get it elsewhere. You just cannot get it elsewhere. I hope you understand. So I'm encouraging you to take advantage of investing in this property in the US, right? If you need more information, you have inquiries, you want to see this property, do we have facility managers managing the property for you if you are not around? Yes, you need all that information. Feel free to reach out to me with the number in this video, and I would love to be of service to you. Once again, my name is Joe Tehile. See you next time.